Anton Bruckner is remembered today as the composer of enormous symphonies. But during his lifetime, he was often seen as an awkward and unusual man who did not fit easily into the social world around him. He came from a small Austrian village, spent years as a church organist and teacher, and never really became this kind of polished, confident public figure that people expected a famous composer to be. One of the strangest things about Bruckner was his habit of counting objects, even when there was no obvious reason to count them. He was known to count windows, bricks, cobblestones, and even the number of bars in his own musical scores. And this habit was strong enough that people around him noticed it. Today, we might describe some of this behavior as obsessive-compulsive, especially his need to count things, but the modern diagnosis of OCD did not exist during his lifetime. The counting is interesting because Bruckner's music often seems to be built in large, carefully measured blocks, or with one section placed next to another until the whole structure begins to take shape. This does not mean that Bruckner wrote music by counting windows, but it does suggest that his mind was drawn to order, repetition, proportion, and scale. So when we hear that Bruckner walked around counting bricks, windows, and cobblestones, it gives us a small glimpse of the kind of mind that could build some of the largest and most unusual symphonies of the 19th century.